Is coming back on D.Va, so they definitely want to fight this, try and win it here.
What a field! That was a oh my god, Dogman, Immortality field, and then Fire gets 2. That is crazy!
A brief bit about my background is that my family was fortunate enough to have like PlayStations around Christmas, and then I was also fortunate enough to have an older brother that out of the blue he bought me a computer, and that kind of like set it all off, because I would play games like Counter-Strike, League of Legends. Like I no longer had to play these games on like a laptop or something. I finally traversed over to like playing on like a good setup, and I knew you could make money in esports, and I kind of just like I didn't like all of a sudden decide to like go into esports. I was just like, man, I'll try this, you know, just like see how it goes, just like playing on a team or something. And that was around the time that Overwatch came out, and then I was ringing for teams here and there, and then I kind of built a reputation for myself, and then I was able to put my name out a little bit more by playing in tournaments, and then it kind of just took off from there again. I used to play with like a lot of like IRL friends, and then I think we signed up for like a Mountain Dew tournament, like Mountain Dew like sponsored tournament for like CS:GO, and then like we won the first round or like qualifier off of the forfeit, and then the second round we got completely dumpstered, and it'd be like super awkward for me because like I would drop like 30-40 kills in a Counter-Strike game, and they'd be like having a fun time, and I was just like, damn, maybe I don't belong here. I'm not really vibing. I'm kind of like taking this too serious, you know. I can't really chill. Honestly, as I was getting my name out more and more, I didn't really have as many connections as I should have for playing the game off of release. But the next year, I think Gravy reached out to me, Mick Gravy, that used to play for Valiant. He reached out to me, and then he was like, yo, do you want to play main support for us? And I was just like, sure, I'll give it a try. Deep down inside, I was like, do I really want to? Like, is this the path I want to go? But then I was just like, support's all the same.
Coming up from the top. So that entire stealth plan.
Fire looking for this boop here, trying to get them down. He does, he gets 3 off the top.
I was on a pretty good team, you know, like top 2 every season. I was on NV. During like the latter half of NV, we started getting players being bought out to go to Overwatch League, like Gravy for example. And then I always kept in my head not to be jealous of them going to Overwatch League, because my time was going to be next or something. And then I just need to keep putting in the work, you know, putting my head down and keep grinding. We got new tanks, and then off of that we were able to go to Atlantic Showdown and Gauntlet. Just off of that alone, just having the success and the results, that kind of like propelled me forward in front of all the other talent. It led me to numerous Overwatch League trials, Atlanta Reign being one of them. They tried me out for a week or 2, and then Sephi gave me the rundown of, hey, we want you as our 12th man, be a part of our B team, you know, just to have internal scrims. And I looked at it as a way to like be an apprentice, or just like study Moss's gameplay.
First and foremost, the Atlanta Reign have added Kodak and Fire to the roster as supports, puts the roster as 12 as Sephi promised. Off
of the B team scrims, I was able to play a couple Overwatch League games.
Is coming back on D.Va, so they definitely want to fight this, try and win it here.
What a field! That was a oh my god, Dogman, Immortality field, and then Fire gets 2. That is crazy!
I was able to play those games off of me getting a couple accounts, like 3 accounts to 4600 playing Brig, and let my coaches know that, hey, maybe I could be a better fit than Masa, and they saw it through, and they gave me the time, because I was definitely putting in the effort.
I think Atlanta Reign, of all teams, I just don't see a point where they go back. 12 people again? I don't think so. It seemed like they just needed to stick with a roster and just continue to play it. Atlanta Reign for me has always been a team where it's like, okay, who are we seeing this week?
It was not only harmful to me, but also the other players, and just like the team culture alone. Like, you're not gonna be able to see 11 other players in the day unless you're like actively seeking out to see people during COVID. You're not gonna be able to find the time as much for 11 other people to have a good time with, or just like hang out with. I think that's just life in general. Just like understanding like how much time you're putting into something. Like, don't get me wrong, like playing Overwatch like 10-12 hours a day is perfectly fine for some people, but it made me realize that I need to eat and work out. Basically, you want to be better than you were the day before. As much as that quote gets tossed around, like going to the gym definitely helps your mental. I mean, for me to be my best me is just to like put my head down and just grind the game, be good teammates with whoever I'm on the team with, and then just bond with them. Really, that's all it is. Because you can only get so far as yourself individually, but like you can't carry the team as much individually as much as a team. Once you start bonding with your teammates, the experience becomes a whole lot more enjoyable, and it's like smooth sailing. For me, it was just like putting my head down, grinding, and then making sure I knew what to do, but then also helping my teammates and understanding what they needed to do to have success and how that might affect me. I definitely like my teammates. I might have to give Rolf a little slack for having a. I think he used to live in like a cabin in like Canada or something, and then the running joke was that you need to put like logs in his like fireplace or something because the like house was too cold or something. It's another chapter in my book. It's another foot in the door. Like, it's really refreshing. It's made me excited, motivated to play even more. Yeah, just like not to let the fans down. It's really motivating to me. And then on top of the fact of having like a new set of faces to bond with, have great team culture with, and just get better with. Honestly, it's gonna be a wonderful ride. I feel like it's gonna be a good ride.